Namaste everyone, welcome along. My name's Philippa. So we just thought because we can't have face-to-face classes at the moment due to what's going on, we wanted to bring our yoga practice to you guys online so that you can practice at home in a space that you feel comfortable. And I encourage you now for the next hour for this class to find a space where you're not going to be distracted. Perhaps you can put your phone on silent or in the other room. You can lock the doors and just tell anyone else in your house, please don't disturb me for the next hour, just so you can spend this time for yourself to de-stress, to unwind, to find some release and some benefits of the amazing practice of yoga, which you can experience and find some time to relax essentially. So this is what I want to bring to you guys for the next hour. To get in the mood, perhaps you have a essential oil of your favorite blend. I really like to use essential oils in my practice. It gets me in the mood. So I'm going to use this Breathe blend. If you have your own, your favorite, you can just pop a few drops on your hand and then you can rub your palms together and take in some nice deep breaths of whatever smell you have. Perhaps it's lavender. Perhaps you don't have a smell, you can still rub your palms together. And then just placing your hands on your knees or your lap. Let your shoulders relax. Lengthen into your spine, the crown of your head. You can close your eyes here as you relax your facial muscles, your jaw. Just coming into this present moment, what you are experiencing around you. Notice if there's any sounds in the distance or close by. Just be aware. Notice how these sounds will come and go. They don't need to be a distraction for you. So just leaving these sounds on the edge of your awareness. Now take your awareness within. Notice what you feel in your body. You might feel your heart beating, your digestive system working, just any sounds you feel within. And if you can, take another step back from your environment, step back from your body, and step back from your mind. Take a minute here to observe your mind, as if you are observing a movie screen, but your mind is the movie. Allow whatever thoughts come and go. Don't try to change them in any way. Don't try to judge them. Notice if your mind is moving quickly from one thought to another or slowly. And in the yoga teachings, we are taught that we are not our body and we are not our mind. We are the eternal spirit soul, the self within. So throughout your practice, just be aware of that. You can take step backs from your body and your mind. And we'll experience this a bit later on in the class with some meditation. Let's come to our breath. Just placing your hands and resting them on your abdomen. Let your abdomen relax. As you breathe in, feel your belly expand and your hands to broaden. And as you exhale, gently contract your abdomen to your spine. So as you breathe in, bellow out your abdomen like a big balloon. And as you exhale, deflating that balloon, contracting. So breathing down into the bottom of the lungs. Just breathing nice and slow and steady. In a calm and relaxed manner. And on your outwards breath, try and let go of any tension in your body. From here, gently place your hands now on your lower rib cage. You might find it comfortable to place your fingertips together, spreading your hands, or you might like to cross your arms and place your hands on the sides of your rib cage. Either way is fine. So now as you breathe in, feel your rib cage expand out to the sides. And as you exhale, feel the rib cage hugging back to the core of your body. Inhale, the fingers gently separate. And exhale, fingers coming back together. Breathing now into the middle lungs. Allowing the space between your ribs to grow and expand, to soften and relax. I'd now like you to place your hands on your upper chest, resting your fingertips on your collarbones, maybe hooking your thumbs underneath your armpits. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Breathe into your upper lungs. So as you inhale, feel your chest rise. As you exhale, feel your chest dropping down and relaxing. See if you can breathe all the way to the very top of your lungs. And then breathe out slowly, feeling the air escaping the body. So if you can, breathing in and out of your nostrils. But if there's any restriction in this way, you can breathe through the mouth. So we'll now move into complete yoga breathing, which is the most beneficial way we can breathe, using these three parts that we've just mentioned, combining it together. So you can rest one hand on your upper chest, one hand on your abdomen. And start by breathing into the bottom of your lungs as you inhale, filling all the way to the top of your lungs. And then exhaling in the reverse, so from the top down to the bottom of your lungs. So continue now at your own pace, relaxing as you breathe. And try to feel the breath like a wave. Allow your inhalation to smoothly transition to the exhalation, and the exhalation to smoothly transition to the inhalation. Complete cycle. So just that you continue at your own pace now, just be quiet. Experience the benefits of this breathing. If you notice your mind starts to wander, just bring it back to the breath. So continue to breathe in this way throughout your practice. A nice slow and steady, calm breath. And remember, if there's any asana, any posture that doesn't suit your body or doesn't feel good, then just come out of the pose or choose a variation. Always listen to your body. So just resting your hands now back to your lap or your knees. And we'll start with the head and the neck, just loosening the body slowly. Let's bring the chin down towards the chest and feel the back of your neck relax. Keep the shoulders down. Slowly draw your chin over towards your right shoulder. And then rolling your head, your chin across the chest over to your left shoulder. You can keep your eyes closed and just continue to slowly roll your head from one side to the other, with that intention of relaxing the muscles in your head and your neck. Always moving slowly with awareness. How does this feel on my body, my neck? And you may wish to take full head circles now, just being mindful of the back of your neck, not to put any pressure. And when you bring your chin nice and high, feel a nice stretch in your throat. Experience that range of motion, mobility in your neck. And then bringing that movement in the other direction. Remember to move nice and slow. Breathing, relaxing. Taking one more big circle. And then joining me with your head at center, opening into your eyes. Bringing your arms beside your body, and we'll take a big deep breath in. Lift your arms nice and high. Extend through your fingers. And as you exhale, start to bend your elbows. Spread your palms and feel your shoulder blades slide down your back as you bring your elbows down to the rib cage and relax. Let's continue with this movement. Inhale, lifting up. You can look up if you like. And then exhale, bend the elbows, spread the palms, really release into the shoulders. Continue at your own pace. Finding length on the inhale and finding a sense of letting go and releasing on the exhale. Nice open chest. Maybe you can slow this movement down even more. Be aware of how this feels in your shoulders, your upper arms, your chest, your back. Placing your palms down on your knees, fingers pointing down. We'll start to move into seated cat-cow. So begin to round your back as you draw your navel towards your spine. Bring your shoulders forward slightly, chin to chest. As we inhale, lifting, pulling onto your knees, lifting your chest forward as you draw your shoulders back, your heart shining forward, looking up. And then exhale, coming back to that rounding position of your spine. Very slightly tucking your pelvis under. So inhale, coming forward, Feel your belly also expand as your chest. And then exhaling as if you're trying to press your spine towards the space behind you. We'll just do a couple more. Nice, and to continue with this movement, we'll come onto hands and knees now and get a fuller extension movement through our spine. So coming onto the side, onto your hands and knees, bringing your wrists underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. Spread your fingers nice and wide here. And we'll draw the shoulders back as we lift the center of our chest forward, our hips lift. And as we exhale, start with the pelvis as you tuck your pelvis under, round your lower back, middle, and then upper back. Press into your hands, shoulders spreading apart. Inhale, lifting, leading with your chest, tilting your pelvis. And then exhale as you tuck the pelvis round the spine slowly. Chin coming to your chest. Experience this deeper range of movement, extension through your spine. As you notice and feel the spine moving all the way from your tailbone to the crown of your head. So feel that movement through the neck as well. Be soft with your elbows. And if you're not already, being aware of your breath as you transition from cat to cow. And sometimes it's nice to have a little play with how it feels moving through this position. So sometimes I like to just move my hips and shoulders a little side to side, create some length and space in the side of my body, in the rib cage. So you're welcome to do any other movements here that feel nice, or just continue with cat-cow, whatever you feel comfortable. We'll actually start to bring some circles through our hips and with the upper body. So you can slide your knees back slightly, bring your hips over to one side, bring them forward to the other side, and then extend your hips back as far as feels comfortable, and then back to the side. As if you're trying to push your pelvis to one side, making really wide circles. Here we're strengthening into the wrists, loosening into the upper body, the hips. Continue to breathe. Maybe you can come a little further forward as if you're coming into an upward facing dog. And then sending the hips back as if you're coming to child's pose, just if that is in your range of motion. And then let's continue the other way. So just changing directions when you're ready. Feeling the stretch throughout your body. Coming as wide as feels comfortable. Making sure you're spreading your fingers out and you're pressing into the base of your fingers and thumbs. Support your wrists. Let's start to slow these circles down and find our way to center. So coming into this neutral tabletop position, bring your knees together and extend your right leg behind. So start to engage your core. Press through the heel of the foot and the toes are pointing down. So you can stay here, or if you like to go a bit further, extend your left arm in front, so opposite arm to leg. Reach through the fingertips, reach through the heel, and start to breathe here. Again, check in with your core, check in with your breathing. If you're really struggling to breathe here, take a step back. Extend through the crown of your head and take one more breath. Nice work, everyone. Let's lower the hand and the knee, and we'll come into the other side. Extend your left foot back, your leg back. Press through the heel, toes point down. Engage through your core, so we don't want to dip in the lower back here. Keep it strong, keep it together. And then if you like to go further, extend the right arm forward. And keeping your neck long, so ideally our eye gaze is down. Extend through the limbs of your body. Your arm is long, your leg is long. And then breathe. Find something to focus on. Slow your breathing down. Beautiful. Take one more breath. And slowly release the hand and the knee. Nice. We're going to walk the hands back, so you're sitting on your heels. And then take your knees either as wide as your mat or not so wide, whatever feels comfortable. We're going to place the hands down and slowly walk into our child's pose. So come in with a nice long spine, open chest. As you place your hands further forward, you can lower first onto your elbows. And then if this feels comfortable, you could even bring your elbows out and place your hands on double fists, resting either on the back of your hands, or you can bring your arms forward in front and lower your elbows down, your shoulders, and place your forehead all the way down onto the mat. Relax your shoulders. Relax into the back of your body, sinking back into your hips, your knees. And if you find any discomfort in this pose, you might have a blanket or a cushion nearby. You could place a blanket in between your legs, a rolled up blanket. You could place a cushion under your forehead or a block. So find any modification for your body so that you can relax. Let's take some deep breaths here. Breathing evenly through the nose or the mouth. Feel the back of your body expand as you inhale, relaxing as you exhale. And this is a wonderful pose you can come back to whenever you need to take time to rest and relax. We're going to make our way up into downward facing dog now. So slowly lift your head. Start to gaze at your hands as you spread the fingers wide. And make sure your middle finger is directly pointing forward. Lift away from your heels. Bring your knees under your hips. Curl your toes under. Press strongly into your arms, your shoulders. And for a moment, see if you can hover your knees off the floor. Notice how your shoulders stay strong here. Engage through your core. And then press into your palms as you lift your hips all the way up towards the ceiling of the sky. Nice. Let's start with a deep bend in the knees. So bend your knees here. Draw the shoulders down the back, open into your chest. A few options. You can pedal the heels. So this is where we lower one heel, bend the opposite knee. Or you might like to keep both your knees bent or both your knees straight. So see what feels comfortable. It's nice to enter into this pose with a bit of movement just to feel out the muscles in the back of our legs, getting a stretch. And if at any time this pose is too strong, you feel dizzy, lightheaded, then come back to tabletop or come back to our child's pose. Let's take another 2 breaths here. Nice. I encourage you now to bend both your knees. Draw your chest back towards your thighs. And then send both your heels down. Feel that stretch in the back of your legs. Looking forward to your hands. And slowly walk your feet to the top of your mat. Nice. Here we'll place the hands either on the shins or the upper thighs. And come into a flat back position. So you want to roll the shoulders back. Make your neck nice and long. Your feet hip distance apart, breathing in. And as we breathe out, folding from your hips, bend your knees, release your abdomen over your thighs, and then relax your hands down. Don't worry if your hands don't reach the floor. Just let them hang however they do. And then release into your head and your neck. Nice, just breathing here. If you feel again it's too much for your legs or your body, just stay at a halfway position. Feel your body like a rag doll, just draping the upper body over the lower body. Heavy, releasing, relaxing. Start to become aware of how your feet are positioned and the body weight in your feet, on your feet. So let's start to rock forward slightly on the toes and then rock back towards your heels. Just not until you're going to fall over, but just until you feel some engagement through your feet, your legs. And then maybe you can rock a little side to side, transferring your body weight from one foot to the other foot. And then coming back to center, lifting all your toes off the floor and then relax your toes. Let's slowly make our way to standing. Keep your head down, your arms relaxed, bending your knees deeply and uncurling your spine nice and slowly. Just enjoying this roll up as we stack the vertebrae on top of each other. Slowly coming up. The head is the last thing to lift. And as you lift your head, open into your chest. Take the arms out beside your body and lift them all the way up towards the sky. Open into your chest, a little back bend if you like. Engage your inner thighs. And then exhale, placing your arms beside your body. Broaden into your chest. Coming into your mountain pose. Notice how it feels to stand. We've been sitting or being on the floor for a while now. So just experience how it feels now in your mountain pose. Standing evenly through your feet. Slightly engage your inner thighs, your pelvic floor, your sternum is lifting. Chest is open, arms relaxed. Reaching through the crown of your head. Close your eyes, just breathe. Returning to your complete yoga breath. So let's come into some more movement now, finding your way at the top of your mat. Moving through a salute, just walking at your own pace. At mountain pose, take a breath in, lift your arms nice and high. As you engage your inner thighs, a gentle back arch feels nice to open the chest. Look up. And then as we exhale, bend the knees, bring your arms wide. Hinge from your hips, take a nice forward fold. Relax your head. Breathing in halfway, place hands on your shins or your thighs. Roll the shoulders back, long spine. As you exhale, forward again, forward. And place your hands on the floor. Step your right foot back and then your left foot back. Come into a plank pose. So you can either stay with the knees lifted or you can place your knees on the ground. Engage through your core. Make sure your wrists are under your shoulders. Nice. Take another breath in. And as we exhale, slowly move forward. If you're in high plank, bend your elbows. Control as you lower all the way down. Take a breath in, lifting your head, your heart center, and draw your shoulders back for a little cobra. Exhale, lower down. Press back through your arms. Come through your plank, maybe supported, maybe high. And then extend your hips up for downward facing dog. Adjust your feet slightly. So in downward facing dog, we're making ideally an upside down V shape with the body. Sending the hips high, lengthening through the spine, the arms, and the legs. Let's inhale, bring the right leg up as high as feels comfortable. And then as you bend your right knee, step your right foot through between your hands. You can take one big step or two, however you need. And then lower your left knee down. Placing your hands onto your right thigh. Draw the shoulders back. Just check in with your alignment here. So this front knee, we want to align with the front ankle. Toes point forward. And if you find this is quite intense on the knee joint, you can place a cushion or a blanket on the knee for support. Lift into your chest. Find something to focus on so your neck is nice and equal on all sides, and feel that stretch in the front of your left thigh and the hip flexor. A really wonderful pose that we should practice more regularly as we often find ourselves sitting in chairs a lot. So this opening helps to lengthen those muscles in that space. So we can invite the arms up now. As we inhale, bring your arms up nice and high. Relax your shoulders. Either keep your arms straight or bend the elbows. Have some softness here, but still strength. So you're not relaxing completely and letting everything fall out. We're maintaining that support, that structure in the body. And breathe. Coming into a side bend. So we're going to release the right hand either down to the floor to a block, or if that's not available, the right forearm to the thigh. Taking your left arm up and then gently reaching the left fingertips up and over as we drop into that right shoulder. Feel that deepening stretch, that stretch deepening on the left side of your body into the hip flexors, the quadricep, drawing that left shoulder back. And if you have a bit of movement here, you can start to circle your left arm backwards. If that feels comfortable, again, you can have the forearm on the thigh. Breathing, creating some mobility in that shoulder. Keep the chest broad. And then we'll move the other direction. So forward circles now. Expand into that space. Getting a nice deep stretch. Let's come back to center, bringing both the arms up, inhale. And then exhale, lower your hands down. Stepping back to your plank so that right foot comes back. You can come into the knees, you can come into the feet, knees lifted. Engage your core, breathing in. And then exhale as you come forward, bend the elbows, lower down. Inhale, lifting your head and your heart center. Draw the shoulders back, reach through your feet and your legs. Cobra. Exhale, lower. Press back through your plank, supported high, and then downward facing dog once again. Remember, you can always transition through child's pose or tabletop if this is too strong. Let's inhale, lift the left leg now. Bend the knee and step the left foot forward between the hands. Lower your right knee. Finding your support with your feet, your knee, and then placing the hands on the left thigh as you draw your shoulders back. Again, check in with your neck. Nice long neck. Left knee over left ankle, the feet pointing forward. Let's inhale, invite the arms up. Exhale, soften into your shoulders, maintaining strength in the arms. Option to bend the elbows and spread the palms, whichever you prefer. Keeping your core slightly engaged so you're not putting too much pressure in your lower back. If you feel you've gone too far, always ease off. Listen to your body. Coming into our side bend now, so you can either place that left arm or your left fingertips to the ground onto a block or your forearm on the thigh. Take your right fingertips and first reach them up nice and high, and then slowly side bend. Bring the fingertips over. Gently pressing your right hip over towards the right. Go as far as you feel comfortable till you feel a stretch. And then breathe into that space. You can stay still or circle through the right arm. Start with backward circles. And then coming forward. Awesome, bringing both the arms up as we inhale. And then exhale, lower the hands. Step back to your plank. You might want to curl the right toes under first and then step back. Or come to the knees. Breathing in. Breathing out, slowly lower. Inhale, lifting your heart, your head. Exhale, release down. And then send it back to your downward facing dog. Just take 3 to 5 breaths here. Find a comfortable positioning between your hands and your feet. As you start to extend your heels down. Bring your abdomen back towards your thighs. The back of your knees towards the space behind you. Relax your head and neck. Coming back to the front of our mat as we inhale, looking forward, walking the feet to the hands. Nice. Inhale, let's come to halfway, draw the shoulders back. And then exhale, folding forward. Bend the knees, let them be soft. We uncurl now as we roll our way to standing. Press evenly through your feet. Lifting your head and then lifting your arms. Nice big circle for a deep stretch. Exhale, bring your arms down beside your body. Find your mountain pose. Take some quiet breaths here. Maybe close your eyes again. And just be aware of what you experience in your body now. Notice if anything started to shift, to open, creating that space. Let's come into a balance pose now. Finding something that's even and supportive. So if you're on a couple mats, you might want to go on the ground, or if you're outside, you might want to find something that's a bit more stable. So we're going to come into our tree pose as we're outside. Well, I'm outside, surrounded by trees. It's a nice space to feel grounded with the trees. We'll begin by placing our hands on the hips, finding something to focus on with your eyes, just a soft gaze. Find your mountain pose, stance with your feet, and then very gently shift your body weight onto your right foot. Lift your left heel. Nice, and be aware when you bring your body weight onto the right foot, if you put pressure and pop the hip out. So keeping your hips hugging in together. Let's slowly lift the left knee, bringing it high and up. Keep your core engaged. Flex into your left ankle. Open your knee out to the side. And then you have 3 options here. You could either place your foot on your ankle with the toes on the floor for balance. Foot on your calf muscle. Or you could place your foot on your inner thigh. If you notice you're coming forward to lift the foot, then it's better to stay on a lower option. If you can, bring your foot as high as you can and then just use your hand to assist your foot into that position. Gently press your thigh into your foot and your foot into your thigh. Finding your hands to a heart center. And if you come out, don't worry, have a smile, be relaxed about it. And gently come back into it when you're ready. You may wish to extend your arms up and out like branches off the tree. Keep your focus, your balance, and breathe. And we'll slowly come out, bringing the hands back to heart center. Bringing your left knee forward and then gently placing the foot back to mountain. You might want to shake out that right leg a bit or just return to mountain. Let's come into the other side, recenter, hands to hips. Bring your body weight to the left foot and then start by lifting your right heel. You can balance on the big toe of the right foot. Engage through your left foot, your leg, so it's nice and strong. Rooting down through your foot, a nice strong tree. And then gently lifting your right knee when you're ready. Flexing into the ankle. Bringing your knee out to the side. And then again, there's 3 options: placing the foot on the ankle, the calf muscle, or above the knee to the inner thigh. Ideally, not placing it on the knee, as we don't want to put pressure on our knee joint. Choosing your hand position, maybe opening out. And relaxing as you breathe. Growing taller in your tree. And when you're ready, slowly returning to center, bringing the right knee forward and down. Just relax your arms and bend the knees or give them a little wiggle, shake side to side. Nice. So taking another side bend, standing up tall. Let's inhale, bring the arms up. Bring your right hand holding onto your left wrist. Press the wrist up high and very gently leaning towards your right as you send your hips to the left. Just as far as you feel comfortable. Maybe easing off and then going a bit deeper. Inhale, ease off, a little deeper. Let's come to center and switch wrists. So left hand holding onto your right wrist, pressing into the right wrist, gently leaning to your left as you extend through the right side of your body. You can always step your feet a little wider. And then coming back to center, releasing your arms down. Nice. Coming back to the top of your mat. Bringing your arms above your head as we inhale. And then see if you can lift your heels off the floor, coming onto your tippy toes for balance, strengthening into the ankles. Nice. The little challenge here is we slowly descend down towards the floor, bending through your knees. If you have any issues with your knees or ankles, just come down to seated another way. Slowly lower down. Keep your arms lifted if you can. A nice straight back. Breathe. And then slowly place your hands behind your back and lower down to a seated position. So we're going to bring our feet together now, coming into cobbler pose. So take your feet out to the side, so your knees out to the side, your feet together. Open into your chest, roll the shoulders back, a nice open collarbone space and chest and heart center. Relax your knees, your thighs. And if you need any support here, you can sit on a bolster or a cushion if you have one. Release into your inner thighs. If it's super intense, you can take your feet further forward. So you may like to stay where you are. Or you may like to come into a gentle forward fold. Keeping your back nice and straight, hinging from your hips. Allow your body to come wherever it comes to, not needing to force the stretch. Relax your hips. And then you can very gently let your chin come down. Relax your head and your neck. Being aware of your complete yoga breath. So breathing into your abdomen, your rib cage, your upper chest. Exhaling in the reverse. Soften your facial muscles, your jaw, your tongue and your lips. Let's take 2 more slow, deep breaths here. And very slowly bring your body back to an upright position. Take your hands to the outsides of your knees, bring your knees together, And just hugging in your legs, draw your chin into your chest, just squeezing your body like you're coming into a tight ball. And then releasing as you take your arms down. We're coming to line to our backs now. So placing your feet down, very slowly tucking your pelvis under. You can have a little core control here, so bringing arms forward and slowly descending or placing, printing your spine onto the floor. Engage your core if you can, slowly lower. And then relaxing your shoulders, your head, taking your knees in towards your chest now. Feel your shoulders relax, your head relax. And we'll just circle into the wrists and the ankles. Nice slow, wide circles. And move the other direction. Hug your right knee into your chest. Place your left foot onto the floor or extend your left leg long, stretch it out. Keep the shoulders down. And switching over, take the left knee to chest. Place the right foot on the floor or extend it long. Really hugging that left knee in. Release. Take the right knee in again. Hug both knees in. Lift your head and shoulders. And then relax shoulders and head. Lower the soles of your feet down into the mat with the knees pointing up still. Place your arms beside your body. Coming into a stretch now for the outer hips and glutes. We'll extend the right leg up towards the ceiling. Flex into your ankle, your foot. And then moving from your hip socket, rotate from this hip joint, your knee and your foot to the right. And then bend the knee and slowly place your right ankle on your left thigh, so just above your left knee. Very gently allow that right knee to come away from your chest, not forcing it. You can stay here, or to go a little further, lift your left foot off from the floor. Reach your hands through your legs and interlace your hands behind the left thigh, relaxing your calf muscle. So here you should start to be feeling a stretch in the right outer thigh, the glute, and into the hips. And if you're not quite feeling a stretch, you might be able to hold into your shins. You may even like to gently rock your knees or your hips from side to side and notice if that changes the stretch, increases or decreases. So just again, see what feels right for your body. Another nice variation, if you are near a wall, you place your left foot on the wall and relax your arms, walking your foot up and down the wall. So just using the support, the props you have around you, if available. So make sure you're relaxing and breathing in your supine pigeon. And we'll very slowly release, so interlace your hands, lower your left foot, your right foot. And we'll come into the other side. Let's extend the left leg now, flex the ankle. Moving from the hip socket, rotate the knee and the foot to the left, and then bend the knee, placing your left ankle on the right thigh. Allow the left knee to come away from the chest. And then when you're ready, lifting your right foot off the floor, interlace the hands behind the thigh, hugging your knee towards your chest. Breathe into the stretch, the sensations you feel in your body. Make sure your shoulders and your head is relaxed. And close your eyes. Starting to wind down, coming into our last couple of asanas now. And rock a little side to side, your hips and your knees. That feels good. Take your last breath here. Slowly release your hands, your feet. And placing your feet now to the edges of your mat, so walk them out. Your arms come wide in line with your shoulders, or you can bend the elbows, cactus arms, and allow your feet to, your knees to sway from side to side as you turn your head in the opposite direction as your knees go. Slowly coming. We'll finish with a gentle twist, so feet together. Press into your feet as you lift your hips off the floor and slide your hips to the left. Lower your knees over to the right. Relax your back and your knees. And then turn your head to the left. It's just an option. And if you like to go a little deeper into this twist, you can bring your knees a bit higher up towards the right arm. Or you can cross your your left leg over your right leg. Remember, try to relax into the twist. You shouldn't be straining in your body. Keeping that left shoulder grounded down towards the floor. Slowly bring the head to center, unwind your legs and bring your feet back to center. Lift your hips and move your hips to the right. Lower your knees to the left and turning your head to the right. Soften into your shoulders. Maybe taking that deeper option if it feels good, taking the knees higher or crossing the right leg over your left leg. And just closing your eyes. Just gentle, even breaths. Relaxing your spine, your abdomen, your back. Slowly coming out of your twist now as you unravel your legs. Bring your knees to center, your feet down. Bring your hips off the floor and move your hips so that your spine is in a neutral position. Let's hug the knees back to the chest. One more hug here. Lift your head and shoulders if you like. Squeeze into the shape of a ball. And then as we exhale, we'll lower everything down. So your head and shoulders. Bring your arms down, extend your legs out. So take your legs maybe as wide as the mat, however feels comfortable. Your arms can come slightly away from the body, turning your palms, your inner elbows upwards. Relaxing your shoulders. And just closing down your eyes now. Giving yourself this time to fully unwind and relax. Make any final adjustments you need to get more comfortable. Take a gentle breath in through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Let everything go. Do that a couple times. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Feel your whole body releasing completely. Relax all the muscles in your face, your jaw and eyes, your mouth and cheeks. Just letting your head be heavy. Release into your scalp, your brain. Feel that relaxation traveling down your neck, down your spine. Relax your back. Feel your shoulders simply melting into the ground. Your arms are relaxed as they surrender. Be aware of the gentle rise and fall of your abdomen and chest. Allowing your back to relax. And feel your shoulders sinking into the earth. Letting your arms surrender to the relaxation. Be aware of the gentle rise and fall of your abdomen and chest. Allow your breathing to be effortless, relaxed. Feel your hips releasing down as you relax all the muscles around your hips and your pelvis. Relax your thighs. Your knees are soft. Calf muscles and shins relax. Release all the way down to your ankles, feet and toes. Feel this wave of relaxation washing over your entire body, from the top of your head down to the soles of your feet. Allowing your whole body to surrender to this relaxation experience. very slowly start to bring your awareness back to your body, back to your breath. And slowly invite gentle movement into your fingers and your toes. Rotate your wrists and your ankles. And as you breathe in, take a nice deep stretch. Extend your arms above your head. Reach long into your legs as you point your toes and stretch your spine, arms and legs. As you exhale, lower your arms. And gently bring your knees in towards your chest. Moving slowly with awareness. You may like to rock side to side or make circles with your knees. Notice how you're feeling. And slowly roll over to the right. And just moving slowly, you can press into your hands and come up into a comfortable seated position. So we're going to come into some meditation now. Feeling nice and relaxed, it's a good time to experience meditation. So keep focused, stay in this relaxed mood for the next few minutes. So we're just going to end our practice off with some mantra meditation. This is the singing of sacred sounds. And the idea is to let your mind rest in the sound. If you notice it wanders, just bring it back to the sound. Relax. So we'll use the mantra Om Hari Om. And I'll just continue to sing this mantra. And feel free to join in and sing along with me. So let's get started. Just relaxing. Hari Just keeping these sacred sounds in your mind for a few more moments. Just taking one more nice deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. I invite you to take time in your day, in your lives, to add this sacred sound, to add these mantras, to take time to breathe and to stretch your body, to unwind. So take this time to go within, not worry so much about the externals, to let whatever happen, and to stay grounded within. So I hope we can continue to give you these classes. Let us know what you think, and stay happy and stay healthy. And namaste, everyone.